Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, August 25th. And right now we are in the truck and I am heading to my appointment on this morning. The storm did not happen. So grateful to God for that. A lot of things turned around, so it did not even happen. But just glad that we did get everything that we needed to do to prepare for it. You know, just in case that something would have happened, we were already prepared. So being in the waters of Louisiana, there's always hurricane season. Like I said in the previous video, dealing with around August, September. You know, this is just Good morning, Naum. Body is really tired and exhausted, and you guys seen that wheelchair that I've been using, that is my personal wheelchair, and that wheelchair is huge, and it takes a lot of upper body strength to maneuver that, but it's not being electric. They have a lot of just energy and strength to maneuver that, and this hospital is huge, and I am way too tired to put that type of unnecessary stress on my body. So thank God I do have to roll it. Originally the appointment was canceled because of the impending storm, and then the top nurse, the charge nurse, the head nurse, called me last night around maybe 5 o'clock to say yesterday evening around 5:30. To say that I could come to my appointment on today. So that's a good thing. Maybe to go back. And normally I go on those Mondays and Thursdays. If you remember last week, I was admitted in the hospital for the TDMU for the annual testing, and they was already filled, so they already scheduled me to be on this Tuesday and Fridays register, and then on next week I'll be back to my original Monday and Thursday schedule. So I'm going to go today, have that Wednesday and Thursday break. Okay, you're gonna feel a stick. See what we got. It's low in your wrist, but I think it's going to. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, August 26th. So, if you guys looked at the previous video, that we, as I said in the previous video, you never ever want to pray just for you and yourself alone or your family. You don't want any tornado or storm to hurt anyone. Hurricanes, floods, whatever. I'm the type of person, I am so sensitive, and I used to feel bad about that because I was just way too sensitive. But I'm glad that I am. I'm glad that I have a beautiful, honest, loving, caring heart that not just cares about myself or my family, but for people around the world. And so now the brand new update, they had two storms. The first one was named Marco. I think that was the one that was supposed to make landfall, but now that is gone. So the other one is called Laura. And in our area, it is going to come, as the news was saying on yesterday, Tuesday. But it won't impact our area. It'll be surrounding parishes, other areas of Louisiana. And so a lot of the mayors and governors on that side were, mayors, state presidents were having a lot of people start to evacuate, because it said it was coming as a category 3. As Louisiana as a whole, we all went through Hurricane Katrina. That was the most scariest thing that I just hearing about it on the news and you're preparing for it, it was crazy. But, we didn't have any damage, anything to Our property, absolutely nothing. And we left and went to Arlington, Texas during that time. So, we were really spared. But when you look at it on the news and when we first came back, it was horrible. I mean, people that don't live here, you look at it on the news, it's like, but for us to live here and then you're seeing all the recovery that had taken place, just right after the next, right after the next, right after the next. And that was like, what, 10, 10, 12, 15 years ago. Impacts, a lot of hearts and residents of today. A lot of people that we know that were Louisiana residents, they're in other states. I wasn't taught or trained, when we were young, growing up, just pray for yourself, you would call it, you're for and no more. No, you pray for everyone because you don't want anyone to have damage or loss of life. I mean, I look at things from, oh my goodness, just over the years. You look at things that happened in Haiti. You look at the things that happened, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, in in what was that, Lebanon, in Kuwait with the explosion, that hurts deeply. You're just sitting there and it's, you say, oh, well, that's not my people. It doesn't affect me. Yes, it does affect you because we're all connected. We're all the human race and you don't want to see anyone destroyed by a mistake, a natural disaster, anything. So it does affect us all. If you have a kind of caring heart, then it should affect you. If not, then I would be worried. So, it's just kind of just windy weather. Yeah, you guys. So just think about that. While we're just going through life, and I know everybody have problems. We all have our own personal issues, things that we deal with. Everybody in the world does. Everybody have pain, issues, trauma, drama, something that they are dealing with. That's just life. So I just wanted to just tell you guys that. I don't want to make this a long video. I was thinking about, being up this morning. I had a lot of things come to my mind. And I want to talk to you guys a few minutes about embracing a journey. Now, with me sharing videos, I'll be honest with you guys, I would have never thought in a million years that I would be on YouTube. Never. I was always a scared person. I guess you guys be looking at like, well, you're so vocal and talkative on here. Many people are. There's more personalities, to everyone than just what you see. Honestly, I really am shy. I really, really am. I've always been the quiet type. I was the one in school that I wasn't popular. Boys thought, okay, well, she's girlfriend material, but they didn't think I was hot because I wasn't I wasn't the cheerleader. They always thought I was cute. They always thought I was pretty, but I wasn't hot, to be part of the cliques and the clubs. And, 15 years, 2003, since 2020. So almost 17 years. And, it's absolutely crazy. It is crazy how things that when we were young, we look at our parents like, oh, you don't get it, or you don't understand it, and blah, 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 blah. And then when we get to that age and stage, it's like, oh, they really get it. And now that we're older, for you to have kids or you don't, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm always talking to my niece and my nephew, any young person that come around, and either they can take my advice or they look at it like, well, you old. I'm like, I'm in my 30s. I'm not in my 80s, so I'm not old, but in their mindset. But, anyway, problem with helping people. I had a problem, and to this day, there's people that have never come back and shown appreciation. A lot of people that have not told me thank you. A lot of people that have made even this journey of being ill, they've made fun of it. Oh, it's not that bad. Or you whine a lot, or you complain. It's like, I don't think anybody knows with chronic illness how it feels until you are in it yourself, or until it hits someone that you know or love, whether it's your partner, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, cousin, parents, best friend, whatever. Then you become more wisdom-minded and slow to speak before you just blah, 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 just because saying the craziest and most outrageous things that people don't think how their words affect other individuals. And even the Bible talks about that. Our words, with our words, or they are weapons, and they can build or they can destroy. And we can either build someone up or tear someone down with our words. And when I was a school teacher, I always made it, my business to never tell a child, oh, that's that silly adage, oh, sticks and stones will break your bones, but words will never hurt you. No, that is not true. Words do hurt. Words crush, words kill, words destroy, words haunt you, words can crucify you, words are damaging. And I've been on this journey for the past 4 years of just everybody's words, even before this happened and during this season of my life, of just the craziness of the negativity. So I've learned just to cut off all the negativity and leeches that drain me of energy, drain me of strength, drain me of any positivity that I need to have around me. It's done with. I cut it off. So for you guys, anybody that is draining you, anybody that is pulling from you and then not pouring back into you, I'm not saying be around relationships where you always get something from them. That's not what I mean. When I'm saying that, it has to be a twofold thing. It has to be where you're receiving from them and they're receiving from you. If you're the one always giving, and no one's pouring back into you, they are bleeding you dry. They are sucking out your life, energy, and strength. And people like that, they do not need to be in your life or in your corner anyway, at all. Continue our conversation. Oh, before I get back to that, this wind has been howling for the past few minutes since I was doing my phone calls. So we have like this little thing we keep on the front door that my mom has up, but it took it down because it kept hitting the door because the wind is strong. Now, once again, the hurricane weather is not in our area, but it's around surrounding parishes of Louisiana, but it's not in my area. But we are getting a lot of wind. Saying is that, find out what you like, find out what you love, find out who you are and be who you are. Don't allow the stress, the aggravation, the hatred. Dealing with an illness, I had to cut away a lot of family members. I like them, I love them. I had to stop being a people pleaser and stop worrying about, oh, they like me, they love me. It is what it is. They're not walking this journey with me. Everyone doesn't understand. And I had to come to the realization, Joy, everyone won't understand. There's times I have been made fun of where you can't say too many things. You can't go and do this here. You always have a chair. You always throwing up. And it's like, walk in my shoes. Do you think in any time in my lifetime I would have prayed, wanted, hoped, dreamed, desired to live like this? No, nowhere in the world. So watch what you say. Watch it come out of your mouth. And I had to just let those folks go because no matter how much I forgave them and tried to walk in love and peace with them, I didn't fight them, I didn't curse them out. But I had to just let them go in my mind, in my spirit, in my soul, and in my heart, and let them go. And I had to just trust God and believe who's meant to be with me, they will, and they will get it, and they will understand. Who's not, I don't care. So long, bye-bye, don't come back. And I'm not going to be a fool letting you back in. So I just want to let you guys just know, just to encourage you, be who you are, even in the simplicity of things and the unique things. Love you. Love your life. And appreciate the journey, the ickiness, the craziness, the ups and downs. That's why I'm always saying this is a roller coaster journey. I am so grateful and abundantly blessed to have my husband in my life. If you guys watch back in May, our 2-year anniversary video, I said it, we went through a lot of issues even before getting married. And he didn't have to date or marry me with these health issues. A lot of things are tough for him. A lot of major adjustments because of me being ill, but he was man enough and mature enough to take on all of my issues and love me through it. And I looked at him last week, every day coming to the hospital, tired, sleeping there, and then leaving to come home and fix food, fix breakfast food, fix his lunch, and then head out to work. I am so grateful for that. Not a lot of people have that, and every time I just look at him, I'm like, God, thank you for sending him into my life, especially at a time like this. I would have never thought, because I didn't think I was going to be alive. The doctors didn't think, and I didn't think I was going to be married. I didn't think anybody would love me. But there's someone for everyone, and there's someone for you. So don't give up, and keep praying, keep being yourself, keep loving you. Don't settle and don't sell out. And always remember that you're bold, that you're strong, that you are a winner, that you're a warrior, and that you are a survivor. You better get out of the storm before it's going to end the storm. This has been Rodriguez Road to Recovery. Much love, much peace to you all. We'll talk to you guys again in the next video. Besos. Bye.